Hello and welcome back. This is Joanna the Medium. Thank you so much for watching my channel. These are going to be readings for each zodiac sign for the month of February 2017. Moon sign, sun sign, and rising sign. If you would like a continuation of these readings as in a 6-month projection from January through to June, I have included a link down below for my video on demand page where you will find each individual sign with projections from January through to June. If you have any questions regarding how to purchase, or if you have any concerns regarding the purchasing process, please contact Vimeo directly. I do have that information down below for you as well. As the moment I include them for purchase, I have no connection or no visibility to the purchasing process on my end or for you guys. January or February seems to be a month of a lot of changes. These are positive changes for the most part. Some information regarding relationships, some information regarding jobs, health, so all around general readings. And of course, if you wish to have a private session to see how this connects with you individually, I have provided that information down below for you, so feel free to contact me and I will be honored to set up a session for you and go from there. Thank you so much for watching, for liking, for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. I look forward to seeing you again in March, and without further ado, let's get started. Welcome back. This is going to be a message for the sign of Taurus, or a reading for the sign of Taurus. And I have 3 cards face down. I will start off with the message channeled first. I have a bit of a cold, so I'll probably start coughing throughout. Please don't mind me. And let's see what we have. The very first thing I see when I connect to the sign of Taurus is the number 5. 5 is a number of change, but I do see that there is a positive change on the horizon. This positive change has to do with something that will transpire for you, or has been at work and will come into fruition, or you will see the end result of it in the month of March. I also hear it will be in the beginning of March. It is connected to some kind of a project that you have started in February, or that you will start in February, or you have started something that you will start seeing the results of towards the beginning of March. Why is this being said to you in the month of February? Because apparently whatever it is that you will be working on or working towards may not bring you your results as fast as you would like, meaning in the month of February. Maybe you've been working towards something. Maybe you've been building something in a month of February, or you've been building something and you're hoping to get some kind of financial reward in February, but you're being asked to have a little bit more patience as the fruit of your labor, or the fruition of your project, so to speak, is going to come nearer March, or closer to March than February. The number 5 also represents May. I know some of you were born in the month of May, or are born in the month of May. Number 5 is also, I keep seeing 555. So some of you keep seeing reoccurring numbers or reoccurring 5s everywhere. I also see a bus coming in front of me in my mind, and I see a huge poster, and there's something about flowers and 555. So maybe some of you are seeing repetitive numbers, or numbers repeating themselves. It could be any numbers, and also 5s. The month of May seems to come up as something very significant for you, and I also hear month of May is also going to be a brand new beginning for you. Now, Taurus is born later towards the end of April, which is where I'm from, and also in May. So for whatever reason, some of you will be starting something new, something coming full circle for you with regards to a relationship. in or around the month of May. Now, I feel it is separate from the message that I gave at the very beginning. I feel this particular message has to do with a relationship, and I want to say the words common law. So perhaps some of you will become common law in the month of May. You will move in together, or for whatever reason, the word common law, as in partnership, seems to be coming up. For some of you, it feels like you will be tying the knot in the month of May to June. And again, for whatever reason, you are being shown this, or the message is coming to you in the month of February. And again, I'm asking, why are you saying this in February? And again, I see the word patience, and it's being underlined. So some of you are waiting for something. It could be moving in together. It could be taking a relationship to the next level. It could be a project. There seems to be something that is in the process of culmination, coming together. And those of you who understand this message will get it right away. So some of it is financial, project, work-wise. Some of it is personal. And maybe for some of you, it's both situations. That might be, though I don't think it's too many of you. I also see the Christmas tree in front of me, and I'm asking what the Christmas tree is about. Some of you received something underneath a Christmas tree, and it looks to me like it's a piece of jewelry. I see a bracelet. For some of you, I see a watch, and then I also see a ring. So maybe some of you got engaged in the month of December or around Christmas. It could also be could be Christmas last year, or could be Christmas before that, 2015, and you will be culminating the engagement, I don't know if that's the right word, in or around the month of May. That's being shown to me very clearly and underlined. And maybe for some of you who are born in May, you will be getting married or tying the knot or taking your relationship to the next level. In or around the month of May. And as I looked at the clock, it was interesting because I saw 550. So there's 2 5s again repeating themselves. Now, I hear the message, you need to finish your school project before it's too late. No idea what that means. Something just very specific. And I see someone is looking above you, or someone is standing above you and watching you doing your work. So I generally don't read for individuals who are, younger, teenagers. But it could be anybody going to school. You could be 65 going to school, for all I know. But for whatever reason, you are being asked, urged, or reminded to do your project before it's too late. And I feel like whatever the project is, you are compensating for something. Something you've missed. Maybe you needed to do an extra project because you've missed a class, something of that sort. I do feel this is more a night class type situation, their daytime. And I also hear the word college. Maybe some of you are going to college. Maybe some of you are upgrading courses, or yourself, college night courses, anything there, and also university. So that's the project. That's what I'm being shown. Now, I don't know why I'm seeing a frog. I have no idea what that means. I am looking at a frog, and it's supposed to mean something to you. I don't even know what frog signifies, other than maybe luck. So if any of you know what a frog means as far as a symbol, please let me know. I would be very much interested, because I don't see frogs all that often. For some of you, look up the animal totem frog. And I don't know why I'm seeing a frog, but this is something is connecting frog to school project, university, or any kind of education. Okay. I also hear the words taking leap of faith. Maybe some of you are thinking of going back to school and rearranging your schedules, or looking how to rearrange your schedules, or thinking how you're going to rearrange schedules because you're going to go back to school. And I hear the words leap of faith or take a leap of faith. I also see the number 2, but it's Roman numerals. Why am I seeing this? Well, February comes to mind. Well, this is a reading for February. Maybe some of you are going to decide in the month of February to go back to school. For some of you, you might be working on getting your second degree, because that's what he told me. Second degree, second diploma, or something second. But it was shown to me with a Roman numerals as opposed to regular number 2. And I think that's what I have. That's a pretty packed message. Okay, so let's go with the cards. First card, signifying energies that are leaving you, or you're leaving those energies, but they are contributing or have contributed to where you are today. And we don't know what that is yet. Beautiful. Oh, right off the start. Perfect. So this card release, it is same as transformation. It is one of my favorite cards in this particular deck. This is shedding your own skin, or shedding your old skin. Now remember, these are energies that have already transpired. You have gone through it. And it's interesting because I am hearing the month of February. So maybe some of you are still going to go through some kind of a transformation or releasing your old habits, in particular in the month of February. So you see this gentleman or person shedding their old, outdated skin, exposing their pure light and their pure potential. The uplifting lights signify that his energy is rising, his vibration is rising as he sheds all his old beliefs, his old ideals, and his old ideas. Well, one and the same. For some of you, when it comes to old habits, you have stopped, and I hear the word clearly, drinking. For some of you, you have stopped drinking alcohol, and this is in the past. This is just saying this is the energy that has transpired to where you are today. And it is a brand new energy, or a brand new chapter that you are entering. And again, I'm seeing the number 5. So maybe in the month of May, most of you will start to feel like there is a brand new rebirth, or maybe you are already feeling it, but month of May, you're going to see substantial results, or the culmination of that transformation. Now, let me just see if there's anything else here. Let go of the old. And this is about constrictions, restrictions, things you put upon yourself that restrict you from being your full potential. What I'm being shown is that you have in the past have restricted yourself with the way you think. And again, I'm seeing the number 5. So I'm going to say this is particularly for those who are born in the month of May, or maybe the number 5 somehow really resonates with you on some level. 5 is number of change as well, so that it could signify that you are in a process of change. You are still continuing to be so. However, I feel the severity of your transformation is not as pronounced. I clearly hear the word drinking. So some of you have stopped drinking excessively, or other types of restrictive behaviors. And I'm going to move on to the card that represents now. And we have the card, Share the Love. So this is 3 of Cups. It's an emotion card connected to your emotions. It is 3 of Cups in the traditional tarot deck. I did say that. It says share share the love. So this is a person giving their heart to somebody else. However, I am seeing this in reverse. So I'm going to ask what this is. I also hear the word collaborations. Allow yourself to be the first one to do something. So this is interesting message pertaining to this card. Actually, I don't know what the traditional meaning of the card is, as you guys know, for those of you who get to know me a little bit. Don't be afraid to start something new. And what I feel is you are in a process of expansion, which makes sense following a transformation or rebirth or release. And I feel like you are ready to spread your wings, but I also hear the words alone. So maybe you are finding yourself in a situation where you feel like you need to expand yourself much more alone rather than in collaboration or something of that nature. And this is pertaining to work. This is very much pertaining to work, projects, anything that generates income for you. And not that collaborations are not good. Actually, collaborations are fantastic. But I do hear the word pioneer. So if you are building a business, if you're building an enterprise, if you're building a brand name, if you're building something substantial, I see you as either the number one, as a front runner in something, or you needing to take more of a leadership position with where you are at work or also with your life. Let me just close the email. I thought I did. And that message comes very, very clearly. And as I see it, as I hear it, I also see the magician in my mind, which is also the number one, representing a leader, magician. They create things. So you are being asked, or you are in a place where you are either in the midst of creating something, or you are in the process of wanting to create something, and you are being asked or urged or encouraged to take more of a leadership role with regards to your finances, but also with regards to your work or your enterprise, whatever the enterprise is. Some of you, it's to do with marketing. Maybe you need to market yourself in a much more expansive way so that you stand out from the crowd. Very, very important. This is connected to money for those of you who are working. Very much connected to money. Now, let me just see if there is another message here regarding relationships. I hear again, take charge where you are. Now, that does not mean be controlling, but it does mean take control. And it's something to do with a situation where you're at right now in an existing relationship. This is existing relationship, and I want to talk about, again, common law, married, couple, spouse, whatever it is, where you need to take a decisive role or decisive lead on some kind of situation you are dealing with. Okay, for some of you, this thing about school comes up. So maybe you are thinking about going to school and you are indecisive and you need to take a much more decisive role or take control in whatever this is. Some of you, I see 2 kids. So obviously it's not going to fit with all of you. Something about deciding or decision making regarding where your kids go to school next year. So that's going to be for very, very few of you. So if you are typically someone who does not make decisions, who waits to kind of bounce off your ideas and you need help with the decision making process, you are being urged, you are being encouraged to take more of a leadership role. Very, very important, not only with decision-making process, but also with finances. So this is going to make sense for those of you who it's supposed to make sense to, okay? Now, the next card is a card of advice. And again, I'm seeing the number 5. So there's definitely changes here. Okay. So the card is called Awaiting Results. This is 7 of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. 7 is a number of mastery to me. It is a very spiritual number to me. But so it says waiting results or awaiting results. And this lady is planted. Looks like there's a tree that was planted and she's waiting for the results to come through. But it is shown to me in reverse. Okay. And I'm going to ask what this message is as an advice. Well, I hear the words don't wait until it's too late. So for some of you, you're sitting on a decision and you are contemplating to move forward with something. And remember when I said about the leadership role, take more of a decisive stance on the decision-making process, be more of a leader, take more charge in your life in making decisions. The message is don't wait until it's too late. So, and I hear it's marketing again. So for some of you, this is business related and it has to do with marketing. And what I feel is that you are entering a phase of your life where whether your company, your business, your enterprise, or you within a work situation, an environment, you have something that has huge potential, okay? Whether you or the company you represent or brand. However, what I feel, and I also hear the word pioneer, so it is something that is fairly new, innovative, and also I hear the word outstanding, but also individualistic, something very, very unique. And you're being urged to take advantage of this now before it's too late. So I'm going to ask why too late? Why would it be too late? And what I'm hearing is that although you are a master in what you do, there are other people who are not far behind you. So if you wait and don't take advantage of the momentum in which you are part of, which stems from you releasing the old patterns, you will potentially lose a tremendous opportunity to stand out for yourself, to stand out by yourself, for yourself, to stand out as being the number one or the leader. So very interesting, whatever this is. And I'm looking at the clock. It's been a long message. I hope this makes sense. Please do let me know if you wish to by commenting below. Of course, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone. So do listen to your other signs. You may find that they combined together form a greater picture. And also remember, my readings tend to not make sense until the end of a month. So please do listen to it again towards the end of a month. I wish you best of luck in February. Take care of yourself. Happy Valentine's, of course. And I look forward to seeing you in March. And thank you so much for watching. Take care.